Good day. Hi, I'm Jess. We'll be discussing C#.NET Introduction to Model View Controller, brought to you by iMerge Solutions and JDTV. Okay, so we will create our program. So we're gonna create a CRUD here. Okay, so first things first, we'll create a database. So we'll be using SQL Server. For us to create database, you just go to the database folder and then type the name of the database. Okay, click OK. So next, the moment you're done with the creation of the database, we go to the tables here, click New, there, then ID. So here, integer, set this column to primary key, and then click this one to yes, change this one to yes, set this one. Next is we create another column name, which is the first name. We'll be using Pascal coding here. So next, the data type of this first name would be varchar. Next, middle name, same thing, varchar. It's because it will accept variable characters like letters, numbers, or special character. Last would be the last name. Okay. Okay. So next, we'll save this one as TBL viewers. Click OK. There. So for us to check if there is records inside this TBL viewer, I'll right click this one, then edit top 200. So you can see there are no records right now. So we're gonna create our app on Visual Studio using MVC. So we'll be using Visual Studio 2019. So I'll just right click this one and then type here in the template MVC and then look for this one. By demo purposes, I'll be using only ASP.NET web application. Then click next. Then here, project name would be, let's say, JDTV. Okay. So I'll be using framework 4.7.2. Then I'll be choosing this empty here and then click this MVC here for core references, then click create, then take note of the configure for HTTPS for security purposes, so we'll be using HTTPS here. Click the create, just wait for this one to process. Okay, so let's start first here. So with this one, we'll create first the models, the model layer. So for us to create, right click the model, okay, so and then go to class, okay, and then choose entity data model. So by demo purposes, I just leave this one as is. Okay. So click add and then choose this one, EF designer from database. So first things first, what's model? So this is the one who connect. This layer is the one who connect the database going to the ASP.NET or Visual Studio. And then the controller will be the one who implements the logic of the application. And last is the view, which is the view handles all the front end or the GUI of the system. So that's a brief discussion about the MVC layers. So gonna go for the EF designer from this window. Click next, then choose new connection for us to connect on to the database. And then I'll be choosing a dot here. It's because I'll be using a local host of the SQL server. Okay, and then look for the database name. So we'll be using this one, the DBJDTV, the one that we created a while ago. And then we're gonna test this one if it's working correctly. So it's working correctly. Then click OK. Then click OK there. So the connection string is created already. And then we go through with the by default you just save the connection string on the web config. Click next. On the click next, we'll be using the entity framework 6 point something. Okay, so click next. Okay, so here we'll be choosing the specific table, which is the TBL viewer, wherein this will be your main storage. Okay, so click finish. So the model namespace would be the DBJDTV model. Click finish. Okay, there. We just wait for it to finish. That takes time. Okay, so next is, once we're done with the model, we're gonna go forth with the controller, creation of the controller. Okay, so here the model1.edmx has been created. So the content of the edmx is TBL viewer, wherein it's located on the SQL server. So right now we could view it in our end. Okay, so once done, we go through the controller. We right click this one, and then add, and then controller, of course. Okay, so we'll be choosing this MVC5 controller with views using entity framework. Okay, so click add here. So the model class would be, of course, the TBL viewer, and then the data context class would be the JDTV models. Okay, so here I think we're done. Okay, so we just click add. Okay, here, so there will be an error, so we need to rebuild. Okay, okay, so first things first, I'll cancel this one first. Build. Okay, so next, rebuild. So just want to clear everything, clean, and then rebuild again. Then of course, once done, save it again, and then go back to controller, right click, add controller. Okay, so you will be using MVC controller with views. Click add. So we just do the configuration a while ago again. It's because it requires us to rebuild the process. So once done, the controller name would be TBL viewers controller. Click add. There. We just wait for the controller to finish creating. So there. So this process will create all the necessary files needed for the content. So let's say bootstrap, jQuery, and everything. So that's the main reason here. And then let's say we would like to view the index file. Right click, then view in browser. There, we just wait for it. So this is the location, localhost 44338. Then the folder would be TBL viewers, and then here is the sample. Okay, so let's say I would like to create a record here, and then there is no record here, as you can see. Create new, then let's say Jesdale, that's my name. Okay, and then create. There, it would be displayed here. So as you can see, we just check on the SQL server side if it's properly inserted. We view it again there. So there is the Jesdale, my name, of course. So let's say another, let's say Michael Fox Jordan. So click create, and then let's say I would like to view it again on SQL, edit top 200 there. So there's Michael. Let's say I would like to modify something. Let's say I would like to modify here, edit Michael Fox. So we're gonna change this middle Fox to let's say JDTV. Okay, save it. So the middle name for this one is already JDTV, and you're gonna check it on the SQL server side. Right click, edit up to 100 there. So it's editing and it's updating correctly. And then next is, let's say I would like to delete this Michael. So delete there. Okay, so let's say I would like to see it again on the SQL side. Right click, edit up to 100 there. So there is no Michael Fox or Michael JDTV Jordan there. So here is the quick introduction of MVC. More of MVC, please tune in on our FB page, JDTV, and iMerge Solutions for paid training. So we have also free trainings. So I would like you to follow and subscribe on my channel. Thank you. So this is Jesdale, and thank you and have a good day.